So hello there, YouTube, and welcome to 4:30 p.m. on Sunday, the 16th of January. So the highest we've seen pretty much all day today is about 41, and it's just been fogged in, just generally not pleasant. So at about 4 o'clock, we talked about, well, if it, sometimes it'll warm up towards the end of the day or whatever. We go for a little rip. Maybe we'll just do our neighborhood loop. It takes, 15 minutes if you fly. You can do it in about 20 minutes. We get a good ride in, just goofing around, shooting the bull and stuff. Finally, 4 o'clock, we decide it's just not going to be today, And anyway, at about 4:25, all of a sudden, we see sunshine. And we're like, what the heck? And Kelly goes out to let one of the dogs out, and she goes, are you looking outside? Now, the fog. This time of night, the fog burns off. And it's the highest we've seen all day today. It's 43 at the moment. But by the time we got the bikes out and everything, it'd already be dark. I think sunset's about 4:45 or something like that. It'd take us longer than that just to get our stuff ready. Oh well. Like I said yesterday when I didn't feel like going for a ride, rides will come. I didn't want to go for a ride today though. So we just been kind of goofing off and took my dear sweet time building yesterday's vlog. You guys will notice when you reflect back on Sunday, that Smoak took forever to get that vlog out. But how about this? Even though it's 43, it feels substantially colder than that. Must be the humidity or something in the air. That's beautiful though. Why does this show up at the end of the day? Why? Sashi and Annie out here running around. Annie running her Annie rut. Oh, look who's sitting right there. Kylie. What you doing over there, Kai, huh? Look at all the blue back here as well. The potential of a nice day definitely seemed like it was there. It showed partly sunny. A high of 48 is what they were predicting. Never even got to that. Not even close. Who is that, Annie? And about 20 minutes or so ago, World War III ended over there again. I seriously wonder if he's been stockpiling this thing and just decided to get rid of it all or what. Should get a hold of me. I'll help you get rid of it. Or at least help you store it. You don't need to go out there and fire it all off. You gonna follow me out, Sasha? Come on. Yeah. Annie. Sasha, go over there and chase your sister around a little bit. You can see I'm all chilled out in my little 90 pants and my, I think, $9 shoes I got about 5 or 6 years ago from Walmart. I use them as slippers. Yeah, we just totally are bums when we're at home. Look at you, you're all mudded out. What's going on there, old Kai, huh? How are you doing? Look at you, you've been wallowing in the mud. You got sleep in your eye there too. With your one dark brown eye and one blue eye. You're a goofy old hee-haw, aren't you? Look at you all mudded out. You're such a goofball. That Sasha is not going to play with her, and that's going to drive her nuts. She will, though. She'll go over there and burn her off. I think she gets irritated with her pacing back and forth, so she goes over there and attacks her. Look at you. Oh, and you let it dry up. Ew. She goes, yeah, I need a little bit of rain to come out here. What do you think there, old Kylie, huh? She likes to bite me for some reason. You wiggle that lip and come at me, and you know what's going to happen. I freak out. Ooh, look how soft you are down there, though. Ooh. Look how curly she gets when she gets wet. Her old winter fur just turns into a perm back there. Good Lord, Kylie. Almost need to drag you off and give you a bath, huh? That's going to end up being a beautiful sunset. The clouds are. It's probably already setting now. Wow. I don't know how it all snuck up on me. But sunset tonight, we still got 14 minutes before sunset. Sunset is at 4:52 tonight. Look, it's already losing its colors. Literally, as we're standing here, it's losing its colors. But as it gets really low, it can kick up as long as the clouds aren't blocking it from reaching us. Wow, 4:52. Dang. Kind of a bummer. We didn't get a ride in this weekend. Even though it didn't rain, it just felt damp. Everything was just stayed wet for some reason. What do you think there, old Roadie Road King, huh? Poor old Slim. That's what I was going to ride this weekend, was the old Slim. Glad I've been cold out there at just over 40. It'd be nippy. But we wouldn't have went far. I'd have survived that far. Poor old Flirty. I was asking Kelly before I came back out here. I said, you bummed you didn't go for a ride? She goes, yeah, but it was kind of cold out there. She goes, it just didn't feel like it'd be a fun ride and all the fog and stuff. Yeah, kind of right about that. Man, I remember. I have no idea the last time I rode the GT650. I was thinking about that the other night. In fact, it was last night when we were done talking to you guys. I was walking past this thing and going, I'm jonesing to ride that thing all of a sudden. The old Himalayan. So happy the suspension swing arm fix worked on that gal. Amazing what a different bike it was. Holy moly. Isn't that crazy? Didn't notice it right at first. It seemed fine. But it was, obvious that, it wasn't obvious at first because everything's all probably nice and lubed. And as the lube started escaping, I started noticing it getting stiffer and stiffer. I should just probably order that cross pipe in between the swing arm right in front of the shock, because I know that's what happened. The way those bearings slip inside that pipe, someone over torquing it just damaged that piece. And yes, the bike has warranty on it. I could do that, but you know how cheap the parts are for these things? It ain't even worth the hassle. Oh, sorry there, lawnmower. Not even worth the hassle. Then, to do it, you'd have to take it to a dealership. So I have to send it up to Northwest or send it over to the bin store. It's just not worth it. I don't ever. There was two different, kind of related, but two different recalls. My 15 Street Glide Special had a thing with the slave cylinder because of the fluid that Harley used in them wasn't to their standards. If you guys remember that. I don't even remember what the slave cylinder problem was on my 17. It was something to do with a seal or something. I don't remember what it was. It got done to it, but after I owned it, when I traded it in. I just made sure the fluid stayed fresh and as if it was like it is brake fluid. It's not for fluid. I just made sure. In the world? That dirt get on it. It almost looks like a scratch, but it has no crunch to it. Those things kind of happen this time of year. You got muddy feet, mud on you, dogs jumping with muddy feet. You never know. Thankfully, Harley puts a mile deep of clear coat on their stuff. Her paint is durable. It's nice. Poor old Slim. You were gonna be the one this weekend. He goes, yeah, right. I'm still sitting here. Need to pull that thing out, check the tire pressures on it. I think I did it towards the end of the year, last year. I think literally the last time I rode it. You guys remember I went through and I was telling you how many pounds everything were off? This one doesn't have tire pressure monitors on it. In fact, the only two motorcycles I have in here is the Road King, and actually the even though this has RDRS, it does not have the tire pressure monitors on it. The Tri-Glide comes with the tire pressure monitors. So I thought it did. I thought if you had RDRS, you automatically had the tire pressure monitors, but apparently they can turn that off. So you need to keep track of all. I've done that all my life. Tire pressure monitors are great. What they're really nice for is just like in your car. If something happens while you're going down the road, it lets you know. On a motorcycle, if that's not overwhelmingly obvious to you while you're riding your motorcycle, you have a tire pressure problem suddenly happening. Yeah, you need either way more training or you need a lot more time on a motorcycle. It's pretty obvious something is wrong, like really quick. You're going, holy moly. Man, the tires I've had go out. Had a front flat on my CBX and went with the boys from Portland Honda to Boise, Idaho. The was he the sales manager? I think he might have been the sales manager at the time. You know, he was from the Boise area. So he goes, let's go. I was living in Portland at the time. Let's go to Boise and go hang around. I know some cool roads up there. There's some cool roads. Well, I had to be back at work on a Monday, and the two guys were from sales. Didn't have to be back on Tuesdays because I think they worked a Tuesday through Saturday shift, and I was a Monday through Friday. And I remember the service manager going, don't you dare go out with them boys and be messing around and not be here on Monday. I get up bright and early Monday and take off. Well, the night before, we were out gallivanting around and ended up getting back in the dark. And it was this kind of right-hand turn lane that turned in where the hotel we were staying at. And he had those great big road turtles on the road as like guidance, and they all kind of lost where they were, so everybody whipped in really quick. It's like a last second, like, oh geez, that's our turn, that's where we got to go. And I tried to thread the needle between those road turtles. They're fairly big on my CBX, and I clipped my front wheel on one of those road turtles. We get back to the hotel and looking out there, I go, oh man, I put a dent in my rim. That really sucks. Don't think anything of it. Well, I get up, crack old dark, heading for Portland, and I was gonna. This was Sunday morning, and so I wanted to get back and spend time with little mama. And I think we had Ashley at that point. I'm pretty sure we did. And maybe we did. It might have been right before Ashley. But anyway, I go hauling butt bright and early Sunday morning. And, man, I'm not even outside of Boise. And just as soon as I got over 60 miles an hour, all of a sudden, I'm fighting this thing. The front tire just went instantly flat. Those are those skinny rims. You know, the rim's about as wide as that Himalayan or the DR there on a big old street bike. You remember back in those days, the tires were skinny. Man. So, anyway, I went across the medium, rode down the shoulder for I don't know how long till I got to a gas station. I put about 60 pounds of air in there because I realized what had happened is the centrifugal force on that tubeless tire, it made the bead separate in the dent where the rim was. So the guy he knew the guy at the Boise, it was Honda, BMW, and something else. But got him to open up, and we put a tube in the front tire. But by then it was too late to go home. So, I called first thing in the morning on Monday, I knew you wouldn't be back. I knew those guys would talk to you. I got in all kinds of trouble. You dumb kid. I knew you'd let those guys talk you into staying another day. No, I swear. So, yeah, I kept receipts and all kinds of stuff, so luckily. Anyway, that's enough gabble-babbling out here. Let me gather up the mama and on our no-ride day. And we'll say a little goodbye. And, yeah, I got to go back to work on Monday. Tomorrow's a work day. Goodness gracious. All righty. I'll see you guys here in just a few. Sorry for rattling your ear off. Well, hello there, YouTube. Welcome to our no-ride weekend.
I know it.
It just wasn't. It wasn't going to be a nice ride.
No, it's foggy and...
You can hear the fog is... You can hear the wetness in the road. It'll wipe the motorcycles out if we'd have tried to ride.
And it wouldn't have been pretty. It had just been foggy and cold.
Yeah.
And what's the point?
Yeah, at the very, very end there, we started, all of a sudden the fog lifting. We got some nice skies. It was probably nice if we could get out of Toledo, but you got to get out without destroying your motorcycle.
Yeah.
Man, I've gone on rides, and I know it's going to be sunny where I'm going, and literally just getting out to the freeway destroyed the motorcycle.
Yeah, so then you left it out for a month.
Yeah, then you show up at the event, and you're the only person with a dirty motorcycle. And they're all looking at you like, well, it's beautiful sunshine out here. Why are you so dirty?
Yeah, don't you take care of your bike?
You don't know where I had to come from.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway.
But nice weather's coming.
Yeah, so I was about to say, yeah, the nice weather's coming. And the fact that we're even thinking about going for a ride in January is an odd thing anyway.
Yeah.
It doesn't. You don't have riding days in January. But the last few years, each year clicks by. Get more and more riding seasons and riding days on non-riding season.
Yeah, so.
For us normally, but.
I'll take it though.
Yeah, not complaining.
No.
So there'll be plenty more nice days. Next weekend is looking much more sunnier and with higher temperatures too. So.
Yeah, so that'll be good.
Look forward to that.
Yes.
So anyway, Mama, we
better roll. Alrighty. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And you guys have an amazing Monday or Tuesday.
Heck yeah. All right.
All right.
See you in the morning.
We'll see you then.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye-bye.